Hey there, great to have you back. User experience doesn't just focus on the experience of existing users, it also pays special attention to people who are about to become internet users. These are the people around the world getting online for the very first time. Did you know that globally there are a billion people right now just starting to use the internet? We call these folks the next billion users, or NBU. In this video, we'll explain why understanding the next billion users is crucial as a UX designer and how to get into the mindset of people who are new to the internet. To start, let's break down the big issues facing our next billion users and what these issues mean for us as designers. The first big issue is cost. People might not be able to afford expensive phones with big screens and lots of storage. The next issue is connectivity. Users might not have constant or unlimited access to the internet. Digital literacy is also a crucial issue. People might not be familiar with certain design patterns, calls to action, or icons that we take for granted. For example, they might not know what swipe means in relation to a touchscreen. They may not even know what a touchscreen is. This can affect their confidence and willingness to explore new technology. And the final issue to keep in mind is literacy in general. Some users aren't able to read. Others might need to switch languages depending on what they're trying to do. All right, let's check out each of these 4 challenges more closely. We'll start with cost. For example, people with fewer resources tend to buy less expensive devices with low RAM and limited storage. When a phone has low RAM, it means that the phone might load web pages more slowly and people might have problems trying to download files. To solve this problem, a company is not likely to lower its standard price. Instead, it's up to us, UX designers, with a lot of help from engineers to figure out how to improve storage without raising the price point. The ability to temporarily disable apps is one way UX designers and engineers can make this happen. Next, let's discuss connectivity. A lot of our next billion users don't have continuous access to the internet. This might be because the data they have purchased has run out or because their network coverage is inconsistent or sporadic. UX designers should try to find ways to make the offline experience as rich as the online experience. For example, giving users the ability to load video offline and making sure that feature and experience is well designed. Moving on to digital literacy, it's important to mention that your users might not know how to use a phone, download an app, or set up an account. Without clear guidance, they might only use the part of the app that they're already familiar with. Or worse, they might stop using the app altogether. When designing for our next billion users, keep it simple. Consider things like video tutorials to help new users understand how to install and to use an app and explore new features with greater confidence. Finally, there's the issue of literacy in general. Some users aren't able to read or type, and others might want to switch languages on their device depending on what they're trying to accomplish. For example, a user might want to read in Hindi, but type using the English keyboard. Designing a multilingual keyboard option and using universally understood icons, like an icon with a currency sign for a banking app, are just a few key ways UX designers can make it easier for the next billion users. Beyond these 4 common challenges, there is a lot more you need to consider when designing for the next billion users. For example, if you live in the United States, Canada, or Western Europe, you might have certain design biases, like leaving white space to make a document look less crowded, or designing for left-to-right languages. All right, now you have an understanding of the issues that the next billion users face. Our goal is to make every user feel like we designed the experience just for them, no matter who they are, where they live, how much they earn, or how highly they're educated. Gaining a comprehensive understanding of your user's context is an important place to start, and you're already on your way.